We've all seen it. A creator goes viral, gets monetized in just a few months, pulls in $10,000, maybe $20,000, and then suddenly they're on camera asking strangers to help them pay rent. Monetized doesn't mean you've made it unless you know how to keep it. And today, I'm breaking down exactly why so many creators end up broke and how to make sure you're not next. Stick around because what I'm about to share could save your channel and your bank account. Right now, YouTube is having a bit of a reality check. Some creators quit their jobs or drop side hustles after just 1 or 2 high-paying AdSense months. The problem? They thought the first big check was their new normal. But YouTube income isn't a salary. It's more like a roller coaster. 1 month you're up, and the next month you're down by 40%. And that dip can hit harder than you expect. On Chanel's pocketbook, one of our goals is to help people prevent obstacles that will land them in financial turmoil. And so now I'm going to share the top 5 biggest mistakes new creators make. Quitting steady income too soon. The first 10K feels like a green light to go all in, but without a cushion, it's a gamble you might lose. Lifestyle creep. Buying new cameras, trips, or designer hauls before the money's proven steady income. Ignoring taxes. Forgetting that up to 35% isn't actually yours. No emergency fund. When views drop and brand deals vanish, you've got nothing to fall back on. No budget. Without a plan, every dollar feels like extra money until it's all gone. You end up in a hamster wheel of repeated cycles, always robbing Peter to pay Paul. And if that is something you don't want to experience anymore, you're ready to break that cycle, stick around for some Lux Gems. One of the reasons I started this channel is to help creators and everyday people understand budgeting and plain language. If you've never sat down to truly understand what a budget is, my video, What is a Budget, breaks it down step by step so you can finally see where your money's going. It's linked below. These are the habits that sink creators, not because they're lazy or bad with money, but because they were never taught how to manage it. And before I give you the exact play-by-play to keep your channel from going broke, I want you to hear this. Most creators lose money not because they don't make enough, but because they never learned how to keep it. So if you're serious about making this creator life last, stick with me. This is the exact playbook I wish I had from day one. Pay yourself a fixed monthly creator salary. Extra income stays in your business account for slow months. Keep your old income streams for 6 to 12 months after monetization. Yes, I've said it. From experience, keep that 9 to 5 and treat YouTube and your social media platforms as a complete side hustle business. One major reason why I say that is because YouTube money takes time to prove that it's stable. I also think it's a great idea to save 3 to 6 months of living expenses before going full time. Budget for taxes, gear, and emergencies first. Treat these like rent. It's non-negotiable. Last but not least, it is extremely important to separate your personal and creator finances. A business expense does not belong in your grocery budget. And this is whether you're a content creator, you're selling products, you're providing a service. You just want to be sure that you are always presenting yourself in the most professional, educated, and experienced manner. It's actually one of the things that inspired me to go to school for accounting. I like money, but I also need to understand how the books work. And if the accounting is not right, you're not getting granted a business loan or a business grant. People want to see what the books are and they want to see accuracy. And not to mention, when it's time to file taxes, who has time as a respective legal business to have bad run-ins with the IRS? Not me. So I went to school for accounting. I'm still here. I've recently decided to segue over into the fraud, waste, and abuse sectors. I've always had a thing for auditing individuals who are pursuing their entrepreneurship goals. If you want to be long lasting, you have to be fraud proof. That starts off with educating yourself on budgets, expenses, proper finance management, inventory management, regulations, all kinds of things. You just have to educate yourself, but you can't just create a product or get online and just say whatever or sell whatever and expect it to be long lasting. You want consistent income, you want longevity, and the way to do that is by having a true game plan and not winging it, because people can see when you're just winging it, like it doesn't look structured and organized. It's not well thought out, it's not calculated. There was no risk assessment or anything. Only thing people think about is the cash money. If your income is all over the place, high one month, low the next, my video, I have $13,000 left for the year, walks you through setting realistic goals, adjusting income changes, and protecting your money. I'll also be sure to link that below. So the hardest part isn't making the money, it's keeping it. YouTube rewards creativity, but it punishes inconsistency. Your channel might go quiet for a month, a brand deal might fall through. CPMs can drop overnight. The creators who last aren't the ones who went the biggest, the fastest. They're the ones who treated YouTube like a business and their earnings like a resource. Clock that T. The era of thinking small is over. The era of being broke is also over. And the era of making excuses is over. I know what it's like to grow up with generational curses hanging over your head. I've been there. My mid-20s were brutal, but I changed my mindset, my focus, and goal. And my bank account is soon to follow. We can acknowledge what's happened to Black Americans while still chasing opportunities, educating ourselves, and building the skills that break those cycles for good. Viral views fade, but those bills don't. If you want YouTube to be more than a temporary paycheck and you want your money to last longer than your viral moment, hit subscribe and check out the videos I've linked below. Let's make sure you're still here and winning years from now. Bye.